It's okay now? Please. Alhamdulillah. Okay, we're on. Once again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome, Zakir Udin. Is this Zakir? Oh, mashallah. We had a little issue with the microphone. So this is, if you haven't met me before, my name is Ashik from Hilmai Tajweed, and on this channel, I want to help you improve your relationship with the Quran. And we start with trying to recite the Quran with good Tajweed. So make sure you subscribe to be notified of future videos. And for others who don't know me, I also have a second channel. It's called Heal My Tech. We teach people how to improve their relationship with tech. Find a link below and go check it out. Give me some love there, inshallah. Okay. So how this is going to work? There are some description in below. So I'm going to go through this with you. The plan for the rest of Ramadan, we have 3 weeks, is to try and give everyone a chance to come in live onto YouTube, but you're going to call in through Zoom, and there's a link below in the description. Now, it's best if you have 2 devices, one you keep for YouTube and one for Zoom, but not everyone has this. So if you only have 1 device and you want to join in live on Zoom, what you can do is just off YouTube, come and recite live on Zoom, and then you can, after you're done, you can resume back on YouTube if you want. Okay, now there are some participants, alhamdulillah. I'm gonna admit them. So on Zoom, okay, I've got 3 people waiting on Zoom, alhamdulillah, and I'm gonna switch you to the display so you can see we got one more, 4 people. So we're gonna start that in a few minutes, inshallah. Give people some time to join in. So how this is going to work, now we are currently using the 40 minutes free Zoom session. So if it finishes, don't worry, just wait a couple of minutes. We're gonna restart the same Zoom session with the same Zoom link. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Now, today's recitation, the plan for the rest of Ramadan is to go through Juz Amma, and we're going to start from the last surah, work our way backwards, and try to complete. So from Surah An-Nas until Surah An-Naba. We're going to try to do about 1 page a day, and hopefully towards the end we'll make up the rest to complete the at least whole of Juz Amma. Now, today we're going to try and cover Surah Al-Falaq, sorry, Surah An-Nas, Surah Al-Falaq, and Surah Al-Ikhlas, or Surah Ikhlas, which is going to be 114, 113, and 112. So just a couple of notes before we start. Do these things. Okay, 1, please join in with Zoom if you want to recite, be corrected, or even if you want to correct us, or you just want to have a chat about Tajweed, no problem, just join in on Zoom. Number 2, when the Quran is being recited, please be respectful and listen to them. Also, you can hear the mistakes if you want to correct. Number 3, respect your turn. I will select you on Zoom when your turn is there. So I will just select you in the order of appearance. Number 4, on Zoom, you can choose to have your video on or off. It's up to you, as long as we have your audio. But if you have the video, make sure your appearance is in accordance to Islamic principle. Number 5, if there are any mistakes, please correct us if you have the knowledge. And number 6, make sure you share this link with others. Now, 2 things do not do today, please. Number 1, no questions about Aqidah or about fiqh or about other controversial issues. Only questions related to Tajweed for today. And number 2, since we're only covering Juz Amma, there are other rules of Tajweed in the Quran, in other parts of the Quran. Do not ask about the other questions about Tajweed, which does not happen or occur in Juz Amma, inshallah. So we'll keep it simple for everyone. Okay, khair. Now we've got let me say hello to hello to Zakir Udin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Adam Subrati, welcome. And Isa Taj, welcome, inshallah. Now I'm gonna give, I think, let me switch to Zoom. Okay, so where are we? Webcam. So I'm going to switch to Zoom right now, and I think we have, who was first? Tahmid Ahmed, I think you were first. Am I correct?
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam wa barakatuh. Is this Tahmid Ahmed?
Yeah, that's me.
Alhamdulillah. And can everyone hear Tahmid Ahmed?
Yes.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Perfect.
Yes.
So Tahmid Ahmed, welcome to Ilma Tajweed. You're the first one to do the live call in. Fantastic. What would you like to recite today from Juz Amma, or do you just want to do from An-Nas, Al-Falaq, or Ikhlas?
أصدق سورة فاتحة.
You want to do Surah Fatiha? The plan is not for Surah Fatiha today, but khair, inshallah, since you're the first, I'll give you that, inshallah.
أصدق الناس سورة الناس.
Okay, khair, Bismillah. So I'm put the surah on the screen for you guys as well, inshallah. Go for it. Go on, Tahmin Ahmed, you're live.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, mashallah. I think it's a problem with the connection because some of the audio was clipping. We couldn't hear you properly. So I'm not too sure how you've recited. Maybe someone else will have listened to you. It sounds okay from my end, but I have missed a lot of things. But maybe a bit more precision. So are you able to get to a better connection? Maybe I think you're probably using Wi-Fi. So are you able to get a better wired connection or come closer to your Wi-Fi signal or read louder?
Can read louder?
Okay, inshallah. Could you try louder and a bit slower so we can hear if there's a cut? Yes, please, inshallah. Okay, if you're using, by the way, anyone, if you're using wireless or Wi-Fi and you're close to another Wi-Fi signal, you will have these interferences. It's best to have a computer or laptop to do this from. If you're using a phone, try to keep away from other Wi-Fi signal, otherwise you can have these interferences, inshallah. Okay, once again, Tahmid.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Okay, mashallah, not bad. Alhamdulillah, it's good enough. You're not making any major mistakes. There are some fine tuning for the tajweed, but alhamdulillah, you're much better than many people I've heard reciting. Alhamdulillah. So your teacher did a decent job, but of course, all of us need improving. Inshallah, khair. Perfect. Do you want to recite any more? Okay, inshallah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب.
Okay, now I'm going to start to correct you a bit. Okay, so it's غاسق with the qaf. Make it more heavy. غاسق. Can you start again? قل. Let's go one more time.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق.
Okay, hold on. Now your ayn, make it a bit more in your middle throat. قل أعوذ. Make it more pronounced. أعوذ.
قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق.
Make your ra flat. من شر. The ra has to be flat. شر.
من شر ما خلق.
Make your kha a bit more heavy, okay? So kha, خلق. شر ما خلق.
من شر ما خلق.
Your qaf with the qalqala also has to be heavy. So the lam is going to be flat. Fa, la, qa. Okay? Again.
من شر ما خلق.
Oh, sorry. خلق. So kha is heavy and qa is heavy, but lam is flat. خلق. خلق.
خلق.
Okay?
من شر ما خلق.
Okay.
ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب.
وقب. قب. Qaf is more heavy and ba with the qalqala. وقب.
وقب
قب. Make your ba flat. وقب.
وقب
Mhm.
ومن شر النفاثات في العقد
في العو عين في العقد.
في العقد
قا. قا more heavy. في العقد.
في العقد
Good.
ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد
شر. را is flat. شر.
من شر حاسد إذا حسد
ما شاء الله. Good. Last one. إخلاص.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله
Make
الصمد
your alif more flat. A and then the lam is heavy. So a Allah. Allahu.
الله الصمد
So. So is heavy. Allahu Samad. So. Samad.
الله الصمد
Don't say swa. You're making like a dhamma with a swa. No, it's so. So heavy. Allahu Samad.
الله الصمد
Mm-hmm.
لم يلد ولم يولد
Lam yalid. Yalid. No hams on the dal. Lam yalid.
لم يلد ولم يولد
Mm-hmm.
ولم يكن له كفوا أحد
MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, you're the first one to recite and you did a fantastic job and everyone should learn from you to come on and be a bit brave inshallah. Okay? Khair, Alhamdulillah. May Allah give you barakah in your Ramadan and Jazakallah khair for returning. Do you have any questions?
I have a brother who also wants to read.
Your brother wants to read. MashaAllah, greedy family. Bring them on.
Okay, here he is.
السلام عليكم.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What's your name?
معاذ.
Muaz. Okay, I know you. Go for it. Do me proud.
ناس.
Okay.
with
Khair.
ناس. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Rahim. Ha, middle throat.
رحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس
Ra more flat. Min sharri. Ri. Flat.
من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجن
Ri is flat.
صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
MashaAllah. By the way, can you tell the people who you are? No? You want to stay anonymous?
It's because I was using a different but you know that sound that was coming,
Okay.
the interference. It's because I was using a different device when it's closed.
No problem. I'm just okay, fair enough. No, I'm saying what's our relationship?
I used to be one of your students.
Yeah, this brother, mashallah, he used to be one of my students for a while. But alhamdulillah, he's not with me anymore because I've stopped teaching. But alhamdulillah, I hope you're continuing. Do you want to recite
Yeah.
anymore?
Yeah, فلق and إخلاص.
Okay.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
A little bit too much tikrar on the ra. Too much. Slightly tone it down.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Rahim. Ha. Middle throat.
رحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق.
Shari. Ri is flat.
من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب.
Too much
ومن
tikrar on your ra. Okay. Just try to tone it down. Continue. Wamin.
ومن شر
Shari. Flat.
النفاثات
Shari.
ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Okay, you need to do a bit of work on your ra. It needs to be more flat. Okay, you're making it a little bit heavy. You're saying shari, no, shari flat. Okay, inshallah. Next one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد.
You stretch the ha again. Don't stretch the ha.
قل هو الله أحد.
No.
Allah
No. You said قل هو الله واحد. No. قل هو الله أحد.
Yeah. قل هو الله أحد.
Try to kind of not pause but make a distinction between the lam and the ha of the first. قل هو. قل هو.
قل هو.
Yes, it.
قل هو الله أحد.
Good.
الله الصمد.
Not swa.
لم
Not swa. Sa.
الله
Sa. Sad.
الله الله الصمد.
You're still doing swa. No, it's sa. Allahus samad.
الله الصمد. لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. Well done. Congratulations, second person. Fantastic. Any questions?
No.
Mashallah. Okay. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair for tuning in. We're now going to move to the next person. So just one quick. One person is waiting. Oh, Zakia Udin, I think you were waiting, and I've just added you. I'm sorry, I'm by myself, so it's quite difficult to moderate both the YouTube stuff and the Zoom stuff. But is this the Zakia whom I spoke to today on the phone by text? If it is you, can you just let me know if it's you, inshallah? Next person, if they want to recite, we have Aiden. If they want to recite, does Aiden want to recite?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Okay, Aiden, take it away.
Surah Nas.
Yes, inshallah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Alhamdulillah. Slow down a little bit. Your tajweed is quite good, mashallah. Slow down a little bit. Also, do you want to tell our relationship? Are you also one of my students?
Yeah.
Mashallah. But you're not my student anymore, are you?
No.
Mashallah, alhamdulillah. Okay, carry on.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما.
You stretch the lam a bit. You say falaq. No, it's falaq. Again.
قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Next. Ikhlas.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
MashaAllah, barakallahu feekum. May Allah give you plenty of rewards for this month of Ramadan and help you in your journey to memorize the Quran. I think you're memorizing the Quran now, isn't it?
No.
Inshallah. Okay, thank you very much for tuning in. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay, Jazakallahu khairan.
Alright.
At Zakia Udin, if it is you, I think you keep coming on and off. If you have any issue with your connection, let me know. But if it is you, feel free to just nudge me a message and I will give you the platform. Okay. Now, next person we have is Isa Taj. Isa, are you there?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Where are you based? Are you in UK or outside of UK?
In UK.
MashaAllah. Okay, so what would you like to recite?
Surah Nas.
Surah An-Nas. Go for it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ
Nir Rahim. Ra and then Ha. Middle throat. Again.
نر رحيم.
Good.
قل أعوذ
Qaf. Slow down a bit, okay?
قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس.
Make your kha more clear. Khannas.
خناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة
Again,
والناس من الجنة
okay, wait.
والناس
You're bouncing the lam. You're saying minalaji. No, it's minal jinnati.
من الجنة والناس.
Okay, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, next.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ
قل
برب
قاف قل
قل قل أعوذ برب الفلق
أعوذ عين
أعوذ برب الفلق
فلا listen, the qaf is heavy and has qalqala. فلق فلق قاف.
فلق.
Okay, you have to work on your qaf, okay? Continue.
من شر ما خلق خلق
Your qaf, you have to do qalqala on the qaf, means to bounce it, and you have to make it heavy, okay? خلق okay?
ومن شر غاسق إذا
ومن إخفاء on the min ومن شر
غاسق إذا وقب
and then قاف غاسق
غاسق إذا وقب
قاف. You have to work on your qaf, okay?
ومن شر النفاثات في العقد
عقد دال قلقلة and flat عقد
ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
MashaAllah. The last dal has to have a bit of qalqala. Don't put hams. Hasad. Don't do hasad. Don't make air with it, okay? It's called hams. No, we need qalqala. Hasad. Okay, inshallah. Next one.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد قل هو الله أحد.
No, don't stretch. You stretch the ha. It's ahad.
الله الصمد.
Alif is flat. The lam is heavy. Allahu.
الله الصمد. صمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
No, you stretch the ha again. You said ahad. No, it's ahad. Okay, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, not bad. You haven't got, a lot of major mistakes. Just got some minor improvements to do on your tajweed. But alhamdulillah, not too bad. So make sure you slow down your recitation, okay? And try to, my advice would be, try to go back to your teacher and say, look, you want to improve the surahs you've already done. You want to make them better, inshallah. Because it's more difficult to correct a recitation if you've learned a lot of, bad tajweed at the beginning. So it's best to correct them at the beginning. And the short surahs, this is why we're doing this from now. Just correct the shorter surahs now before it gets too late, inshallah, okay? But alhamdulillah, much better than many people I've listened to. Well done. Any questions?
No.
Okay. Before I move to the next person, which is going to be, actually, no, it is. We have Mr. Muhammad Zakir Udin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Ashik.
Alhamdulillah. So this brother is, do you want to disclose your location?
Yeah, I'm from Mauritius.
MashaAllah. We have brother Zakir from Mauritius, and this brother has also offered to help with tajweed correction during the month of Ramadan, and I don't know whether you want to continue to do it through Hima Tajweed or your own thing, which is fine. You can do a plugging, no problem. Shameless plugging. It's all for Quran. I will tell you, mashallah, without giving the brother too much credit, this brother's tajweed is very, very good. Alhamdulillah. I would say much better than mine. So inshallah, if you want to get some lessons correction from him, feel free to do so. You have my full reference for brother Zakir Udin. So Zakir, what do you want to share with us today?
I'll recite the same surahs as our brothers, inshallah.
MashaAllah. Go for it, inshallah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس
ما شاء الله تبارك الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد
ما شاء الله الحمد لله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Am I right or am I right? MashaAllah, this brother's recitation, very good, and this is what we should be aspiring to. So, Zaki, I'm offering you, I'm extending an open invitation to you. You're live, you're on public, so it's an amana now. You have to come and help on Hilma Tajweed, even if later on you do your
Inshallah.
own thing. Okay?
Yeah, inshallah, as far as possible, inshallah, I'll join you guys.
Alhamdulillah. Do you have any questions, any correction, anything?
No, it's fine. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy to participate in this. Inshallah, it's an opportunity for myself, alhamdulillah, during Ramadan, so that we can benefit from each other. So inshallah, we'll see how we can help and learn from it at the same time, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. So, mashallah, since your tajweed is quite good, before you go, I was going to explain this, but you can take this one if you want to. Could you give us an explanation on to join the first two ayah of Surah Al-Ikhlas, when you have ahadun and then you have a hamzatul wasl? What happens there? How do we recite it?
The tanween goes down and you merge it with Allah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد. Is it?
If I'm not mistaken, this is a Noon Qutni Tajweed rule, whereby you have a tanween before the Hamzatul Was, so it is قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ.
Nillah.
Sorry, Nillah, not Nillah.
Yeah,
Am I
okay.
correct?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
So
you're
it is
right.
أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ. Yes.
I'm used to recite it like separately, so
Of
I
course.
didn't
Of
realize
course.
that it was like.
This is the better way
Jazakallah
anyway,
khair.
but this is just like, for practice for people who are doing tajweed, hifz especially. It's a rule of the Quran, isn't it? Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feekum, akhi. If you have any other suggestion for us, feel free to input and stay on, and hopefully we'll see you back on the channel. Yeah, so we're doing this daily, but I know it's a bit difficult for you at the time. If you have another time you want to do something, I can try and arrange something for you, inshallah, a time which is more suitable for you, so others can join in. Is that okay?
Yeah, inshallah.
Khair. Perfect. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu feekum. Okay, so we have now no more people wanting to join, unless if there's anyone between Tahmid, Ahmed. Okay, we just got a message from Zoom. They've removed the 40-minute time limit on our group meeting. Oh, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. See? Oh, good. Perfect.
Why? I don't know.
Okay. So, does anyone else have any other questions? No questions. So let me see if I can take any questions.
Ashik?
Yes.
Yeah, just since I've heard that one of the brothers wanted to recite Surah Al-Fatiha.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's proposal, like in since we are in Ramadan and they are going to pray alone in their house, in their home. So since we are starting with the three last surahs of the Quran, it would be good that they can practice their Surah Al-Fatiha as well, so that they can
Absolutely.
recite it in during Salat.
Absolutely, I completely agree. And I think it was Tahmid Ahmed. Am I correct? Tahmid, are you still here?
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, mashallah. So if you want to do Surah Al-Fatiha, go for it. Zakia, would you like to correct him?
Yeah, inshallah.
Okay,
Bismillah.
okay, go for it. Tahmid, make sure you're close to your phone and recite a bit loud, inshallah, okay?
Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين
Pause. I think you bounced the ha here. You said ihidi. It's ihdi. Zakia, are you doing this or are you not hearing? So should I?
No,
take
you
over?
can jump in. It's
Okay,
not, it's
inshallah.
not
Khair, no problem. Because I know sometimes the audio has problems in it. Go for it.
Yes. Yeah.
Again, don't bounce the ha. Don't say ihi. Okay, it's ihdi.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen. MashaAllah.
Tahmid, can you start over from Sirat, Ihdina Sirat, and then continue?
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay, mashallah, it's fine. It's just when you recite Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim, Sirat al-Mustaqim, and then the second one becomes Sirat al-Ladhi. Like the way you recited this first one, it's the same. I kind of I'm hearing Sirat 12. Remember, it's Sirat al-Ladhi.
Okay.
So can you try it again?
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
Yes.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
MashaAllah, it's good now. Alhamdulillah.
And my brother will also recite Surah Fatiha.
Alhamdulillah, go for it.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Alhamdulillah, I didn't find any mistake. Ashik, if you can.
Yeah, a slide. Just do إياك نعبد again.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, on this one, a lot of people do this quite a lot. We get very lazy with the dhamma. So you're saying إياك نعبد. It's almost like an O. Whereas when you have a dhamma, you have to make a circle with your lips. Okay, na'budu, not budo. Okay, na'budu. Try again.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, a little bit more improvement. I can still hear a bit of O instead of U. Okay, there is a slight difference, and I know it's quite different level tajweed, but it's one of those things which can be corrected, inshallah. So now bu and do, not bodo. Okay, this is a very common mistake. Try again.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, it's a bit better, inshallah. Zakia, do you agree?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Alhamdulillah.
it's true.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, is there anyone else who wants to recite Al-Fatiha? I don't think we have anyone else on Zoom right now. If anyone is joining in, there is a link for Zoom down in the description. If you want to join live, you can recite or correct us or be corrected, or just have a chat and ask a question about Tajweed. No problem. If not, we'll move to the next topic, which, to be honest with you, I'm out because that's it. I don't have any other things to talk about for today. We're going to cover just this first page. Now I'm going to take a vote. Since you all still online, should we just carry on the next page, or should we give people a chance to join in tomorrow? Maybe we'll take it from there. So what do you guys say? Carry on today, or we'll leave the next page for tomorrow? You can also write in the comments in YouTube comments section. No one? Okay. Khair. So just to recap, that today we have done the last 3 surahs of Juz Amma, and we also have done a bit of Al-Fatiha from 2 brothers. The plan is to do about 1 page a day for the rest of Ramadan, and in that way we'll complete the whole of Juz Amma. I think it's about 22 pages anyway, but we'll try to make it up. Now please forgive me in advance. Like everyone knows, this is a difficult situation with the pandemic crisis. We have issues with the internet, we have issues with a lot of things. If it doesn't continue, it is going to be beyond my control. I am, though, alhamdulillah, a lot more free since yesterday. I'm back here. I've given my studio up, so I have no reason not to do this unless if there's any health issues or other issues beyond my control. And I'm hoping, Zakir, if you're still here, that if I'm unable to do it, that you will kind of chip in, even if it's a different time. Will that be okay with you?
That time is good for me, from 7 to, let's say, 7:40 is fine.
Okay.
And then for Isha here in Mauritius, so and with the kids I will have to move on.
Of course, perfect, no problem. I'm going to go to some questions.
From 7 to 7:40 is fine.
Okay, no problem. Inshallah, we got some questions on the YouTube comment side. So we have Huzaifa Shoaib, who's asking, can women recite or only men allowed? Inshallah, we're on a public platform as long as everyone is keeping their Islamic etiquettes. I personally don't have an issue with it. I do know there are some differences of opinions. I am not a fuqaha, by the way. I am not a scholar. Do not take this as a fatwa. I have no problem with it. If the audience have no problem with it, you're more than welcome to recite. Alhamdulillah. So would you like to join in on Zoom? So I'm guessing Sister Huzaifa, feel free. And then you're also asking, also please, could you do da? Is it dad makhraj you've just written?
Da, yeah.
Okay. Zakir, do you want to take this for the dad makhraj?
No, it's fine. Carry on,
okay,
brother.
Now the dad, alhamdulillah, it is a unique letter in the Arabic alphabet. So I'm just checking out my participants. Okay, it is with also the letter Ghain, which is very Arabic, and it is quite difficult to do. It's very people get it wrong. So the first thing about the makhraj for the dad, it is not from the tip of the tongue like the dal, which a lot of people mistake that. Which reminds me that before you want to learn to correct your tajweed, the first absolute lesson, in my humble opinion, is to do makhraj till the cows come home, as they say. You have to know makhraj very, very well. You cannot falter on makhraj. Even if it takes you long to learn all the makharij, do that, because this will impact your whole recitation. So dad is not from the tip of the tongue, but it is from the side of the tongue and the top tip, and it raises on one side. You can touch behind your teeth, the top teeth behind there, yeah, kind of near your gum line, or to the other side, either right or the left. Very few people can actually do dad from both sides at the same time. This is a gift from Allah. So the issue with dad, though, some people, they go a bit funny, and I used to do this. I would exaggerate. I would go, well, go. I would make my cheek go, like it is too exaggerated. As long as you lift your tongue, not your whole mouth and your whole head, and go dad, okay, that becomes a bit funny, inshallah. So, but there's so much you can explain in online and in a textbook. It is not going to happen. For makhraj, for just generally for tajweed, you take some theory, fair enough, from a book, but you have to sit with a teacher. All of us, we need teachers. So I hope that makes sense, Sister Huzaifa. Okay. And we have Isa, who is asking if they can recite Al-Fatiha. Of course you can recite Al-Fatiha, no problem. You can rejoin the Zoom session, Isa, and I'll allow you back in, inshallah. And next page tomorrow from Sister Josefa Shoaib. What time does it start? Okay, so every day I've put the list of the timing in the description below. It is 4 p.m. UK time, and then there's a series of different time zones I've tried to accommodate for different time zones of the world. Unfortunately, right now I probably can only do once a day at the moment, and we also cannot please everyone. It is difficult to cater for everyone's time zone. Ideally, maybe Zakir would like to do like an early session and I would do a later session, but that's on him if he wants to do that, inshallah, so we can cover more people. Zakir?
I can only take a later session actually.
Okay, you're worse than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm free as from 11 o'clock in Mauritius here, which is I think 8 o'clock at your time,
Okay.
3 o'clock from England. So when the kids are asleep, then I can do a session. Otherwise, Ashik, since if tomorrow there are going to be some new participants, if they want to do the last three surahs, what we can do, you can break out a room and I can and do the last 3 surahs of Juz Amma with them, and you carry on with the next page.
Okay, I'm happy with this, as long as you know this will start to accumulate for you, because then you'll have on third day, fourth day, there'll be a lot more. If you're happy with this, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, for this 40 minutes is fine.
Okay.
We'll try to
Inshallah. No problem, inshallah. So, with Isa has just joined in. We'll get to you in a minute, Isa. Just a couple more questions I'm going to deal with. So, Suhail Amani says, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And then we have okay, well, you're welcome, Sister Josefa. And then how to read Quran Pak fluently. Okay, Suhail is asking how to read Quran Pak fluently. Now, with anything, Suhail, when you say fluently, I hope you also mean fluently and with the correct tajweed. So the first thing absolutely is to get yourself a teacher and learn makhraj properly. Second thing to learn is all the characteristics of all the letters, as-sifa, okay? And then you practice with your teacher. Now, in terms of fluency, the best thing to do is to listen to a scholar of your choice that you like with good tajweed and keep repeating after that scholar, and repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. I mean, there is no big secret. But obviously, the first basic thing that you need for the Quran with anything, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ, every action is based on intention, which means you have to have the correct intention, because Allah has promised us if we make a step towards the Quran, He is going to do the rest. But we have to open the door and He will help us cross that journey, inshallah. But fluency only happens if you make the Quran part of your daily life. And the other advice from the Sunnah is that Allah loves the small deeds that we do frequently, rather than sitting for 30 days in Ramadan only and finishing the Quran and then abandoning the Quran for the rest of the year. This is not the way to go. You will not become fluent with it, and we're all guilty of this at some point in our life. But we shall have to remember a little bit of recitation every day is the best thing to do, inshallah. Okay? Right, I hope it answers the question. We have Sister Josefa who's asking, can we join in on Zoom right now? Just requesting if I can do a Surah Fatiha now. If you're running out of time, inshallah, we'll do tomorrow's lesson. No, that's fine, Sister Josefa, you can join in. We're going to give Isa the first, because he's been asking, and then we'll do you after if you join in, inshallah. Okay? Khair. Okay, Isa, you've got the platform.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. You want to do Surah Fatiha, okay?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب
Okay,
العالمين.
pause.
Oh.
Wait. Zakia, are you taking this or do you want me to take this?
Ashik, go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just listening.
Okay. Start
Yeah.
again, Isa. Bismillah.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين.
You stretch.
Oh.
Wait, pause. You stretched the lam. You said alamin. It's alamin.
عالمين
Okay.
الرحمن
Okay.
الرحيم.
Pause. Your ra needs a little bit of tikrar. Okay. Little bit. You have got no tikrar right now. It's a difficult letter. So ra ar-Rahman.
الرحمن الرحيم.
Okay, you need to work on your ra, okay? Sit with your teacher and go through the ra. It is a difficult letter. In fact, the Ra has the most rules of all the other letters and the most exceptions, and you have to get it correct, inshallah. Go for it. Continue.
مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط
Okay,
المستقيم.
pause. On your ha, the bottom throat, the ha, it's a little bit close to the ha that you've just tried to do. Okay, so it's a bit softer but more deeper, more at the bottom. Try again.
إه اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
Musta is flat, and then qaf. Mustaqim.
مستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Make your da on the mud here, it's called mud lazim, a bit longer. So it's about 6 beats. Okay, try again.
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
I mean, okay, a little bit longer next time, inshallah. But mashallah, not bad, not major mistakes. What's your name? Zakia, any feedback?
It's fine. Whatever you said was right. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, good. Okay, so Isa, you're not too bad. I would, again, the same advice. Just try to correct everything now. Don't wait for when you grow up, okay?
Okay.
Okay, alhamdulillah, perfect. Okay, next we have, mashallah, we have Sister Huzaifa bin Shu'aib. Okay, Sister Huzaifa, you've got the platform. What would you like to recite? Al-Fatiha? Okay, Sister Huzaifa, I think you need to maybe enable your microphone on your app, because I don't see your microphone here. And while you're doing this, give you a few seconds, minute. We have someone on the YouTube comments asking, Aisha Begum, wa alaikum salam, how can I share this live and can I read Surah Fatiha? Yes, in the description, Aisha sister, you have a Zoom link session. Click on it, it will take you to this, and I will admit you, and then you can recite Al-Fatiha if you want. When you mean by sharing this live, I'm not sure what you mean, but you can just share our link to anyone you want, inshallah. Okay, Sister Huzaifa, are we ready? Sister Huzaifa, are we ready? I think you just came off again.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Okay, I'm audible, right?
Sorry?
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible. We can hear you. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, I'll start. Okay. May I start, sorry?
You're doing Surah Fatiha, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
Surah Al-Fatiha.
Go for it.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Do this one more time. Again.
إياك نعبد.
Yes, please.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, just one, mashallah, so far, very, very good, excellent. There's a slight common mistake on iyaka. On the ya, some people, they will tend to say ija, and you have a tiny bit, unless my audio is a problem. So it's iyaka, no hams. You're saying iyaka. There's a bit of okay, try again.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Perfect, mashallah.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
One more time. غير المغضوب.
Okay. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay. Zakia, I think Are you hearing one thing? I'm hearing on the dot here.
Yeah, I'm hearing kind of volume.
Okay, correct. So, Sister Josefa, your dot is not sounding like a dot, but you have more of a va going on. And again, I know this is it's an issue in Tajweed, and I also know might be difference of opinion on this, but as far as I know, all the teachers have asked, there is no va when you say the letter dad in any riwayah. I could be wrong until someone can correct me. So it's mardu da. There's no the at all. Okay. So could
All
you
right. Can I try that with a God?
please?
Actually, I am raising my tongue from the side,
Okay.
but normally in the Indo-Pak, what they do is they do teach it with the volume. I'm not raising the front of my tongue. Like I'm using the back side and the basically the side. So it's lifting from the middle and the side. But the only difference is that it's not hitting hard enough to bring that b sound.
Okay, so
I don't know if
then what you can do, you can isolate this letter, and I would suggest take maybe a qarida, and then go look for words with dot, and then practice dot, practice in all manners. So whether it has a dhamma, kasra, fatha, or a sukun or sakina, and until you break that pattern, inshallah. I know of this issue in the unfortunately in our culture. There's a bit of contention. There's a bit of some people even fight over this. But as far as I know, Zakia, can you correct me on this? There is no dha for dad in
Yeah.
any riwayah.
Yeah, I've always read it with the dot as you hear it. So this one I've heard it sometimes,
Yeah.
but it's not the way I read it normally.
Okay.
I'm not a reference, but the majority of time it's waladali.
Correct.
That's what I know.
But apart from this, sister, mashallah, you have very, very good tajweed. I think
Mashallah.
Zakia, you will agree
Yeah,
with me.
mashallah.
Yes.
Very good. Alhamdulillah.
And
Mashallah.
one thing I will tell all the viewers and you as well, it is something of a rarity to find a sister that is, one, has good tajweed, and two, is willing to also teach. So what I would say to you, you have very good tajweed, and you need to carry on. And I would say consider maybe thinking, if you're not already, inshallah, after you correct any little mistakes you have, consider teaching, because there's a problem in the sisters world. They do not have teachers. My own family will suffer from this. It is very difficult. So I would encourage all the people listening to try and get good teachers for their daughters, wives, mothers, sisters, because we need female teachers. I don't personally want to teach female students. I know some people do, but there's a lack of good female teachers, unfortunately. Inshallah, may Allah make it easy for you. Do you have any questions?
Can I please just try with a God once
Yes,
more?
of course. I just
go for it.
Yeah.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Is it any better?
It's slightly better. Alhamdulillah. Do you want more time?
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Good. Your second dot is much better. Your first dot, there's still a little bit, but it's much better. Alhamdulillah. Keep working on it, inshallah.
Okay, inshallah.
Jazakumullah khair. Barakallahu feekum. Okay. And I think we have another person on here. We have Tasneem. If you are, I didn't mute you. Tasneem. I don't think your microphone is on. You're on Zoom. So if you want to unlock your microphone, you can recite, inshallah. In the meantime, I'm going to take a question from YouTube. So we have Suhail Aman. Could you please tell me it's Jim, Lam Alif, Ta, and Sad about poses like okay, you're talking about the waqf signs of the Quran. I have a lesson on the channel about waqf signs. It's one of the, I think maybe lesson 19 or whatever. I'll try to put you a link. Otherwise, you can find it in the Tajweed series. Personally, me, I use the Madina Mushaf. And in the Madina Mushaf, there is only 5 main waqf signs. And we don't have the ta in this one. But I've also seen other scripts where they have a lot more variations of all kind of poses. This issue is, I've been told by my teacher to try not to teach it at this stage. I did the kind of a simple version of it, but I am not comfortable enough to give you a lesson on this. The reason is because it has a lot of implementation and implication of understanding the meaning of the Quran. And from script to script, it will differ where scholars have decided to put those pauses. However, generally, I will tell you the 5 ones which is in the Madina Mushaf. Okay, you have the Jim, which is a pause which is optional, that you can pause or you can continue. It makes no difference. Both is okay. You have a Meme, which is usually for stopping. You must stop. You cannot continue. You have Lam Alif, which means that you cannot stop. You have to continue. And then you have the 2 last, which is Qili and Sili. So Qili, that one, it is better to pause, but you are allowed to continue. And then you have Sili, which is better to continue, but you're also allowed to pause. So my advice, I myself, I have done a basic, study on this, and I know what I know, but it's not enough to give other people a lesson on this at this stage. So this is quite high level tajweed. Even people who are studying for years, they will sit with their sheikh and they will go through it with understanding what's happening with the meaning of the Quran. So if I could give you any advice, it would be this. In my personal opinion, the less rules we have to remember, the better. And I prefer only 5 waqf signs as opposed to 10 or 12. So I prefer the Madina Mus'haf for this reason. Zaki, I don't know if you want to input on this.
Actually, no, because I'm in the same place as you, and I don't really teach this part because I'm still learning about it myself. So I'd rather skip any advice on this point. Just restrict to the other part of recitation. Sorry, Ashik, I will have to leave you now. It's Isha time, and I'll join you tomorrow, inshallah.
No problem. Do you want to give any shout out or any plugins? Feel free, inshallah.
Inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan, everybody.
Barak
And
fikum.
may Allah make it easy for everyone.
Ameen wa iyyak.
Inshallah.
Okay, so next we have sister, I think Liba T. Can I read Surah Al-Fatiha? Yes, sister Liba, if you are on Zoom, you can just unlock your microphone, and inshallah, whenever you're ready, let me know. Subhanallah, I just realized I'm talking and my mouth is drying, and I just said to myself, I should drink something. Subhanallah, completely forgot. We are in Ramadan and I'm fasting. Thank God for that. Because usually in normal days I have a bottle of water somewhere and I'd be sipping even during a live session. That would have been a nice little meme. You guys would have not let me off with this one, would you? Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Okay. So Zakiuddin has left. Okay, we have managed participants. What's happening? Let's see. We have people, I think, trying to join. Okay, we also have a chat session on Zoom, which I did not even see. So yes, Ahmed, you left. Alhamdulillah, no problem. Yes, you can recite Al-Fatiha. Okay, so who we have next?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So who do we have here?
Oh, my name is Aisha. I am from US.
Okay, mashallah, Aisha, US. Whereabouts in US? Don't disclose your exact location. I just want to know the general area.
Okay, so I want to actually recite Surah Fatiha.
Okay, mashallah, go for it.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم.
Make your ra a little bit more heavy. Ra. Ar-Rahman.
الرحمن الرحيم.
Continue.
Is it okay?
Yes, yes.
مالك يوم الدين.
Your dal, it's sounding a bit more like a ta. Maliki yawmiddin. Deen.
مالك يوم الدين.
Good.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
MashaAllah.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم.
Slow down. You're hastening a bit again. Ihdinas.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
Good.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Do that last part again. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم.
Okay. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay. Your line needs a little bit of work. I know it's a very difficult letter. So غ غير again. غ.
غير.
So the line is close to the kha. Okay, the makhraj for both of the line and the kha is at the top of the throat. It takes a lot of practice. So غير المغضوب.
غير المغضوب.
Okay, your first line was too much like a kha. So غير
غ.
okay,
غير
and then
المغضوب.
مغضوب.
مغضوب.
Much better, alhamdulillah. Because I think maybe it's your language barrier, but you have a bit of a ga on your line sometimes. But inshallah, you can work on this. So try again. غير المغضوب.
غير المغضوب
Not bad. عليهم.
عليهم ولا الضالين.
Make your da a bit more heavy. ولا الضالين.
ولا الضالين.
Okay, it's not bad. Alhamdulillah. I can see you are learning with someone who knows Tajweed and they're trying to teach you. Am I correct? You're learning from someone.
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. It's not bad. I would advise. Surah Al-Fatiha is very, very important surah. If you have Surah Al-Fatiha major mistakes, your salah, it's a fard of salah. So correct that. And you have everything is okay except for this line. So try to correct this inshallah. The dad needs a little bit of work as well, but it's not bad. But alhamdulillah, very, very good otherwise. Alhamdulillah.
Okay. Jazakallah.
Barakallahu. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any questions.
Perfect.
Thank you so
Inshallah. See you tomorrow. Okay, who else do we have? It is now 5 o'clock. And
Assalamu alaikum.
wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who is this?
Tasneem.
Okay, Tasneem. Okay, mashallah, you finally sorted your microphone out. Alhamdulillah. What would you like to recite?
Surah Fatiha.
Go for it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Sister Tasneem, could you do me a favor? You're gonna have to recite a little bit louder or come a lot closer to your microphone because you're very, very low.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
One more time, please.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, alhamdulillah. But you paused. You said إياك نعبد and then you paused and then you said إياك نستعين. Now I am not too sure whether we can pause on there. But if you were pausing, you cannot say إياك نعبد. You would have to say إياك نعبد and then وإياك نستعين. Do you understand what I mean? So don't pause. There is no pause here. But if you did pause, you have to do the dal as a sakina. So try again without pausing.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay. So make your alif on before the iya a lot more clear, and then إياك نعبد وإيا. Make every letter distinct in and of itself. Okay, try again.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
Okay, you will need to work on this because obviously I'm asking you to join them. You normally don't join it, so it will take you a bit of transition. But you understand what I meant to, yes?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, continue.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
Continue.
صراط الذين
Again, sorry,
أنعمت
again. Sweet.
صراط
It's
المستقيم
sod is a bit heavy. Not C, but soy.
ص-
Soy.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
Good.
صراط الذين
Soy. Sirata.
صراط
Mhm.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير
An'amta. Don't bounce the noon. You said an'amta. Again.
أنعمت
Good.
صراط الذين أنعمت
Sirata.
صراط
Mhm.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم
عين
عليهم ولا الضالين.
Okay, one more time. The last ayah. صراط الذين.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Dalin on this mad da 6 beats. It's hard to do 6 beats. Do it a bit longer. Again.
ولا الضالين.
MashaAllah. Okay, alhamdulillah. Good. Okay, not bad. It's just sword needs a bit of work. And what else did I say to you? The posing on the iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Try to do this in one go. Okay, inshallah. Alhamdulillah. Any questions?
No.
Okay, so let's take some questions on YouTube. We have someone's asked me, I think is Suhail Aman earlier. It's a previous question. Can you speak Urdu? Just asking. I cannot speak Urdu to save my life. I understand a little bit of Urdu when I was young. I used to watch Indian movies back home in Mauritius, but now I would not be able to speak in a conversation. But I just understand a little bit. Okay. And then Sister Huzaifa is saying, could you please share what are major mistakes of the recitation? Sister Huzaifa, do you mean of your recitation or generally major mistakes in recitation? Could you clarify, please? Okay, so alhamdulillah, I am pleasantly surprised today because yesterday I did this as a first step. Okay, Sister Huzaifa, generally major mistakes. Let me answer this question first, inshallah. So, Sister Huzaifa, major mistakes, yes, there are a few types of major mistakes. The first one is if generally a major mistake means when you are changing the meaning of the Quran, okay? And you can change the meaning of Quran by many ways. You can omit a letter, you can add a letter, or you can change a letter. And not just letters, you can also change the haraka, the vowels, from short to long. Now, like you know, a big mistake would be swapping the letter, for example, dal for the letter dad, okay? Because they're not the same letters, and that can potentially change the meaning. So this is a huge mistake, even when the two letters are quite similar to each other. Like, for example, the ha, bottom throat, and the ha, middle throat. If you swap these two, so if people say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Rahmanir Rahim, this is completely wrong. This is not Rahmanir Rahim. It has to be ha, middle throat. Okay, so these are major mistakes generally. And in Salah, if someone is making major mistake in Al-Fatiha, they must be corrected. And if they're not corrected and the audience know they're making mistake, the Imam, some scholars say this Salah is not even valid. It is that bad. So only for Surah Al-Fatiha. However, for other surahs, which is sunnah, not fard to recite, if you make mistakes, you should be corrected. But if no one corrects you, as far as I know, the salah is still valid. It's not a major problem. So at least Surah Al-Fatiha must be read with no major mistake whatsoever, inshallah. And I hope I haven't missed anything. The other thing as well, another major mistake is if you stretch a fatha for a long vowel. For example, if you say kataba and you meant to say kataba, this is a major mistake. And this is why when we are learning basic tajweed, starting with makhraj and the alphabets, it is very important to go through the first lesson, which is the fatha lesson, and it is a, ba, ta, tha. And I see this a lot, and I hear this a lot in many madrasas. I've been to many students who are trying to learn, whether teachers are not correcting them. They will say alif fatha a, ba fatha ba, ta fatha ta. This is completely wrong. This is not acceptable. And please, teachers, if you're listening to this, you have to stop this kind of practice. This is not good. It is ba ta tha, not ba ta tha. Okay, this is a long vowel, and this will become a major mistake. However, if you make a 2 beats become a 3 beat, this is not a major mistake. For example, instead of saying ba, you're saying ba. This is not a major mistake. It can be a minor mistake, but it is not a major mistake. And also, if you add haraka on a word which is not there, for example, you add a fatha or a kasra on a sukun. So fadhakkir and you're saying fadhakkira, for example, this can become a major mistake. Okay, so these are the main types of major mistakes, and we should all try to avoid major mistakes, especially in our salah, in Al-Fatiha, but generally try to learn to correct them. Alhamdulillah. And I hope that answers the question. Okay, now who else do we have on Zoom? Now, I think we have no one else on Zoom. So I am, mashallah, today I am so pleasantly surprised because yesterday I started this. I tried to find a way to get viewers to call in live, and that's why we're using Zoom and YouTube at the same time. And yesterday no one wanted to recite, although a couple of people were trying to join in. But alhamdulillah, today I am so pleasantly surprised, and I'm also quite surprised we had some sisters, which is a good thing, alhamdulillah. Just to remind everyone, we always keep these meetings within Islamic principles, and we should not cross boundaries. And also these meetings are always accompanied by angels, inshallah. And we just have one person join in, brother Abdul Samad. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh from Brazil, mashallah. Let us know what time you guys are doing iftar in Brazil. Okay, so if there's nothing else for today, inshallah, every day during Ramadan we will continue this. We'll work on the last juz. So we have done the 3 last surahs, Ikhlas, Falaq and An-Nas, and tomorrow we're going to do, inshallah, Masad, Lahab, Masad, Nasr and Kafirun, inshallah. So make sure you practice and come in and join at the same time, 4 p.m. UK, and there's a list of different time zones in the description below. And we have Liba, Sister Liba, you want to recite? Of course you can recite. Come on to Zoom, inshallah, and I will add you so you can recite.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister, what would you like to recite?
Surah Fatiha.
Fatiha, go for it.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم. مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Ameen. Okay, mashallah, good effort. Sister, you have a few mistakes. You have a few major mistakes on your makhraj, okay, on a few. So should we go through them one at a time, inshallah? Start again and I'll try to correct you.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
First of all, do not fasten your recitation, even if it's Bismillah, okay? Say it slowly and clearly.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Rahman with the ha. Make it clear. Rahmanir Rahim.
Rahmanir Rahim.
Ra is more heavy. Ra and then ha. Rahim.
Rahim.
Good.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Okay, you have two different ha and ha. Alhamdu, ha, middle throat. Alhamdu lillahi. The second ha is bottom throat. So, alhamdulillahi.
Alhamdulillahi
Rabbil alameen.
Rabbil
You
Alameen.
try it.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Good.
Ar-Rahmanir Rahim.
Make your ra more heavy and with a bit of tikrar. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim.
Ar-Rahmanir Rahim.
Ra, ha, rahim.
Rahim.
Good.
Maliki Yawmiddin.
Maliki ya wo it's a letter of lean, mad of lean. Maliki yawmiddin.
Maliki Yawmiddin.
Don't say yo, no. The ya is flat, okay? Ya wo yawmiddin.
Yawmiddin.
Good.
إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين
Okay.
اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
And then qaf qa. Mustaqim qim. Okay, top throat again. Sorry, not top throat,
Okay.
back of the tongue.
okay. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم
Okay.
صراط
Sad is
الذين
heavy.
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم
أنعمت عين أنعمت عليهم.
أنعمت عليهم
Good.
غير
Ra.
المغ
Make it heavy. Ra. غير
غير
No, that's more
المغضوب
like a kha. It's a ra. غير
غير المغضوب عليهم ولا
مغضوب ضاد مغضوب عليهم.
مغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
ولا الضالين. 6 beats.
ولا الضالين.
I mean, okay, mashallah, good effort. I would say definitely do not continue to learn other surahs at the moment. Your surah Fatiha needs correcting. I would ask you, if you go back to your teacher, say, look, you need to work on surah Al-Fatiha. The major mistakes, the letters, you're changing them, because otherwise your salah will not be valid. So make sure you correct that, inshallah. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. Any questions?
No.
Barakallahu feekum. Okay. We have Abdus Samad on YouTube comment saying, we are in the middle of the day, just finished my dhuhr salah, alhamdulillah. Oh, mashallah, so you got a while to go. In here in UK, I think we got about 3 hours left for iftar. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, khair. Anyone else wants to come and recite? Mashallah, we've now been streaming for an hour and almost 20 minutes. I am so pleasantly surprised, and I did not expect all these people to come in and learn. So let me know, what do you guys think? Is it a good project? Should we continue this and daily during Ramadan? And if we do, should we keep the same format? I think it should be fine. Let me know in the comments below, or even after this video if you're watching this. And I want to thank everyone for joining in. Just to remind you, inshallah, tomorrow 4 p.m. UK, we will be back live, same system, same link, same Zoom, same techniques, and we'll continue the other 3 surahs. And before you go, I want you to remember, on this channel we are trying to help each other to develop a better relationship with the Quran. Do not forget, every one of us need also to learn meaning, so we understand what we're reciting and implement them, and make an effort to also try to learn Arabic, yours included, inshallah. And Sister Huzaifa said, please do, it's useful. Alhamdulillah, no problem. Inshallah, Sister Huzaifa, make dua for us. Check out, other videos on your end screen when you see them, and you can go to these previous videos I've done. I will, now that I am free and I don't have anything else I'm doing in terms of my other work, I've diminished it. I will redo many of the previous series of the video, make them more professional, better presentation, inshallah. So if you have any suggestion, please let me know. Yes, Suhail Aman, brother Suhail, what can I do for you? Are you saying yes, please, for tomorrow? Yeah, I'm hoping. Also, don't forget, I have a second channel. It's called Heal My Tech. I do not deal with Islamic stuff there. It's purely tech, helping you to improve your relationship with tech. So find a link somewhere. Go and check me out there. Give me some love there. I'm trying my best to keep it also halal down there. It's quite hard being in tech, but we're making what we can. Alhamdulillah. Okay, now Sister Huzaifa Shuhaib, however, if it could be slightly earlier, but inshallah, if not possible, inshallah, we'll catch it as much as possible before Tarawih time begins. Yes, unfortunately, Sister Huzaifa, this is a difficulty with these, when you try to do these sessions, because we try to cater for as many people as possible. It's impossible to get everyone on the same time zone. So I don't know if I want to make it earlier. I will discuss it with probably Brother Zakia if he can come earlier, but I think this time is okay for him. And for me as well, I don't know if it's convenient. I will try my best. What we can try to do, inshallah, like I said, if we can, maybe what I can do is do 2 sessions. If I find some help, do one much earlier than this, okay? But I no promises. At the moment, it's 4 p.m. I will keep you posted. After Ramadan, I'll be a lot more flexible with the times. So we will continue, because I do have to we will continue inshallah after Ramadan. Okay, so now we have Kazi Zaman, who is asking, mashallah, jazakallah khairan, saying, okay, barak fikum, brother Kazi. And someone is saying, salam wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If there is nothing else, inshallah, we will take our leave. So join me tomorrow, 4 p.m. same time. And I wish you a good Ramadan, and may Allah grant us a lot of barakah in this month, and